This is going to be a little choppy. Do you read books that depart from our known reality? Spoiler alert. Hi, I'm Sock Marionette, doing business as bargain counter argument, and I'm a middle-aged lady in a tiara celebrating Vlogmas. It is December 16th, day 16 of Vlogmas, and it has been kind of cold and clear today, but not as cold as it has been. It was very still. There was no wind, so that was nice. I went out very early. I didn't sleep very well last night, and I went out very early to do some errands. I had some books to return to the library, and it's sometimes, I didn't want to browse, so it's sometimes easier to return the books while the library is closed because of parking and access and everything, the whole thing. And then I stopped by Stop and Shop to get some breakfast essentials, and then came home, had a nice breakfast, and then just kind of had a 3-hour nap. I'm still feeling kind of floaty and out of it, and I was like, okay, well, let's just go ahead and do a Vlogmas video. And this is going to be a little choppy because I've recorded some of it already, and I realized that my introduction was just like not there. I don't know, I just jumped right into it or something. It was kind of, like I said, I've been kind of distracted, and it's kind of a mellow feeling, but it's not necessarily making me the most effective YouTuber or person in the world, and that's okay. The earworm of the day, since I fell asleep and woke up a few times, the one that actually stuck across a couple of those cycles was Ragdoll by Aerosmith. I don't know why. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I am reviewing advent calendars, and like I said, I've already recorded some of this footage, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about a couple of advent calendars I got this year and how I feel about them. And one of them is this one, the Bibliophile Advent Calendar for Book Lovers. And according to Amazon, this is $37.84, but I did not pay that much for it. I don't know what I paid for it, but it wasn't that much. Anyway, this is, as you can see, it's a nice box. You could totally reuse this next year or the years beyond. And this is what it's like on the inside. And on this side, you have these little pockets that have things in them. And then on this side, you have this sort of shelf arrangement. So you could use this for cute storage on your bookshelf or whatever. Now, what those pockets contain are little objects that are meant to look like books. There's a thing on the spine and there's a cover, and then you fold them out. And it's like that. And this one is, oh, yeah. The best book I read this year. And there's a little picture of a cat. And today's question, what was the best book you read this year? Why did you enjoy it so much? And here are some book suggestions. I didn't really have I have a hard time with like best book I read this year or whatever. I've read a lot of books that I really enjoyed a lot, so. Yesterday was speculative fiction. There's a trivia question. Which cozy sci-fi book about a robot and a tea-making non-binary monk won the prestigious Hugo Award in 2022? I knew this one. My mom didn't. I knew it because I read it, and there's the answer. The Psalm for the Wild Built by Becky Chambers. And today's question, do you read books that depart from our known reality and venture into space, magical realms, or alternate universes? What's one you really enjoyed? And then they have some spec fic suggestions. And my mom and I both like to read that kind of thing. I think I'm more into it than she is, but she certainly enjoys it when she does read it. So it's all stuff like that. There's one about picture books and so on. I would say, like I said, I don't know that I spent $37 on it. It's very well made. It's very sturdy. It also comes with this like fold out reading record for anybody who like a little mini reading journal. It's quite beautiful. And then there's some kind of bonus thing on the for the 25th that's bigger. It's like a little box, but I'm not going to know what that is until the 25th. So I would say it's probably $37 and change is a little bit much. Uh, we are enjoying it, and it certainly can be reused. And this is something where next year I can we can write our own little prompts and questions and stuff like that, and have some fun with it. So I think it's a little pricey for what it is, but we are enjoying it. And this is another one that is the Book Lovers Advent Calendar. And this was $29.98. I think it might have, when I bought it, it might have been a little bit less expensive, but it was like 27 or something like that. So, you know, and this has 25 bookish gifts for readers. And just different things. And I was a little concerned because I thought maybe they wouldn't be, it would be like flimsy, but it's, the fold out itself is pretty sturdy, and these little differently sized pouches are very cute and fairly sturdy. And the products contained therein are pretty good too, in terms of both design and execution. And let me see, here's, most of these things I just put them back in again. And well, I decided what I want to do with, oh, some of them are a little tightly wedged into those envelopes, and I just tore one. This has little mini note cards. So if you are someone with whom I exchange physical mail and gifts, this would, I'm probably going to use these as enclosures if I send you stuff. So spoiler alert. So that was for the 9th of December. And then like for the 5th, this is a bookmark. It's just plain on this side, and it has a quote on this side. Everywhere I have sought peace and not found it, except in a corner with a book. Which was from St. Thomas à Kempis. This morning's was very cute for the 16th. It is a notepad, and it's specifically set up to be a shopping list. You can see it's got all these cute decorations on the side and everything. And up at the top it says shopping list, and it has each one of these lines. I don't know if you can see in this light. Each one of these lines has a little ticky box so that you can check things off as you do them. And the first thing is just says books. So that's the first thing on your shopping list. So it's got a lot of cute stuff, and the stuff is very well made and sturdy. So I would say for $30, 25 items that are relatively good quality. Let me see. There was one, I don't know where it went. Is it this one? Yeah, I would say this is actually not a bad product, and it has stuff that it's well made enough that even if you don't want to use some of it, it would make great little extra gifts, or sometimes the things can be a little hard to extract from the pockets. So that even if you don't want to use it, you can feel good about putting it in somebody's stocking or throwing it into a package for somebody as a little extra gift or a party favor if you have a book club or something like that that meets in person. Like, for example, this is not something I would use, but I'm probably going to pass it along to somebody who might get some use out of it. And again, I feel good about passing it along because it's fairly good quality. And it's just one of these from the library of stamps. A little bit of an edit to deal with storage. And I also recorded my intro clip because my first intro clip was just like not there. I just jumped right into it and I was like, okay. I'm not exactly sure where that last clip cut off, but I was talking about this one. I don't know if it's worth $30. Like I said, I think I spent $27 on it. But it is not a bad product, and you know, it's fun. It's fun when it's fun. I don't know that I'm going to purchase this again or something similar because, I mean, there are only so many objects you can acquire. So I don't think I will repurchase either of these calendars again because actually both of them I can repurpose and just put my own stuff in them next time around. So they are providing a lot of enjoyment, and my mom and I are enjoying the prompts from the bibliophile calendar. So I'm not sorry I got them. I don't know that I would necessarily recommend them to others, and especially if you're on a budget. So yeah. So that's the vlog for today. Thank you for your attention. If you liked what you saw, you can always comment, like, share, subscribe, or don't. I am never the boss of you, and I hope you have a good day or night.